What if I told you there's a $10 billion project brewing that could rewrite the map of the modern world? A tunnel beneath the legendary Strait of Gibraltar, designed to link two continents, Europe and Africa, in ways never imagined before. Think about it. What once took hours across treacherous waters could soon become a swift, seamless 30-minute train ride connecting Madrid to Casablanca. Sounds like the stuff of futuristic dreams, right? Well, dream no more. This is real, and it's happening. But let's not sugarcoat it. This isn't just another engineering project. It's a battle against nature's fiercest elements, deep waters, tectonic forces, and political complexities as turbulent as the currents below. If successful, this tunnel project could revolutionize everything from global trade to tourism, turning a historic maritime divide into a gateway of endless possibilities. The stakes? Higher than ever. The risks? Massive. But the reward? Nothing short of world-changing. Curious? Good. Because this is the kind of audacious endeavor that reshapes civilizations. And if you think this is bold, wait until you hear what lies ahead. Picture this. Boarding a train in Madrid, enjoying the stunning Spanish sunrise, and arriving in Casablanca just in time for lunch, all in under 30 minutes. Hard to believe? This isn't some sci-fi fantasy. It's the vision behind a revolutionary tunnel project under the Strait of Gibraltar. Imagine a Europe-Africa connection that turns two continents into neighbors, not separated by water, but joined by sheer human ingenuity. It's not just a feat of transportation. It's history in the making. This isn't merely about convenience. This intercontinental bridge, or tunnel in this case, could redefine how we see global connectivity. Forget ferries and long airport lines. Picture a high-speed train whisking you beneath the strategic maritime route that's been vital to global trade for centuries. Suddenly, Europe and Africa wouldn't just be trading partners. They'd be partners in progress, setting an example for how engineering can bring cultures closer. But here's where it gets mind-blowing. The challenges are nothing short of colossal. Building under one of the world's busiest waterways, where tectonic activity constantly stirs, isn't for the faint of heart. It's a puzzle of epic proportions, balancing infrastructure development with environmental stewardship. Yet, the dream persists, fueled by an unstoppable drive to overcome engineering challenges that would intimidate even the boldest innovators. Now, here's the twist. This isn't just a tunnel. It's a portal to a future where the Strait of Gibraltar transforms from a historic divider into a symbol of unity. What could this mean for one of the world's most strategic maritime routes? What stories lie beneath those waters, waiting to be rewritten by this audacious plan? The Strait of Gibraltar isn't just a stretch of water. It's one of the busiest and most strategic maritime routes on the planet. Connecting the Atlantic Ocean to the Mediterranean Sea, it's a lifeline for global trade, with over 65,000 ships passing through annually. Picture a giant aquatic highway, ferrying goods, energy resources, and even the world's biggest cruise ships. For centuries, this narrow passage has been the gateway between continents, shaping economies and histories alike. But there's more beneath the surface. This isn't just about ships, it's about power. The strait is a choke point, a place where whoever controls the waters holds immense geopolitical influence. It's why the Europe-Africa connection has always been more than physical. From ancient empires to modern superpowers, the strait has been a chessboard for global politics. And now, with the tunnel project on the horizon, the stakes are higher than ever. Think about it. If this engineering marvel comes to life, the strait won't just be a maritime superhighway. It'll be a hub for innovation, bridging continents with unparalleled efficiency. Imagine global trade skyrocketing as goods move faster than ever, bypassing traditional bottlenecks. It's not just commerce. It's a revolution in connectivity. A modern intercontinental bridge beneath the waves could redefine what we know about the movement of people and products. The Strait of Gibraltar isn't just a maritime highway. It's a gateway brimming with untold stories of trade, power, and progress. And as we dig deeper into how this strategic maritime route has shaped global history, one thing becomes clear. There's so much more to uncover. Want to keep exploring these hidden marvels? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you'll be the first to know when new stories surface. The Strait of Gibraltar is no ordinary body of water. It's a geopolitical hotspot with layers of history. Shared control by Spain, Morocco, and the UK makes it a complex intersection of power and politics. For centuries, This strategic maritime route has been a stage for territorial disputes and alliances, where the smallest shift in control could ripple through global trade routes. It's a living reminder that geography shapes destiny. Imagine the Europe-Africa connection through this lens. A tunnel project beneath the strait isn't just an engineering marvel. It's a potential game-changer in diplomacy. The shared vision for an intercontinental bridge could ease historic tensions and foster unprecedented cooperation. But at the same time, it could ignite debates over sovereignty and economic control. Who gets to benefit the most? The answers are as murky as the depths of the strait itself. Even the UK's involvement adds a layer of intrigue. Gibraltar, a British overseas territory, has long been a strategic foothold. Its position at the gateway of the Mediterranean is invaluable for military and trade dominance. Any major infrastructure development in this region must balance local interests with global ambitions, making every decision a tightrope walk of diplomacy and negotiation. The tunnel project isn't just a technical challenge. It's a test of whether modern nations can work together in an era of shifting alliances. And as tectonic plates keep the region in motion, so too do the forces of politics and power. How will these dynamics shape what comes next in this historic maritime crossroads? Building under the Strait of Gibraltar is not for the faint-hearted. Picture this: deep waters, unpredictable tectonic activity, and a seabed that looks more like a jagged mountain range than a smooth highway. The challenges are as vast as the waters themselves. Engineers must contend with high winds, powerful currents, and shifting plates that make the strait a living, breathing obstacle course. It's like trying to build a castle on a foundation that's always moving. Then there's the sheer depth, over 300 meters in some areas. Constructing a tunnel or intercontinental bridge under such extreme conditions is no small feat. Even advanced technology faces limitations when battling the forces of nature. Every blueprint for this tunnel project must account for these engineering challenges, blending cutting-edge innovation with the wisdom of centuries-old maritime knowledge. The stakes couldn't be higher. Let's not forget the environmental impact. The strait is more than a strategic maritime route. It's a vital ecosystem. Any infrastructure development must tread lightly, balancing the promise of progress with the need to protect marine life. It's a constant tug-of-war between dreams of the future and responsibilities to the planet. How do you push boundaries without crossing them? That's the billion-dollar question. And yet, these challenges have only fueled the determination of those involved. Each obstacle brings new ideas, innovative solutions, and a renewed sense of purpose. Could this be the ultimate test of human ingenuity? If projects like this intrigue you, imagine how many more groundbreaking endeavors are waiting to be explored. Subscribe now and turn on notifications to join the journey of discovering humanity's most ambitious feats. When faced with extraordinary challenges, extraordinary solutions emerge. Engineers have proposed a jaw-dropping 42-kilometer tunnel as part of the tunnel project, stretching beneath the Strait of Gibraltar to connect Europe and Africa. Alternatively, a colossal intercontinental bridge with towering 910-meter supports has been suggested, designed to weather high winds and shifting tectonic plates. These plans aren't just blueprints. They're testaments to human ambition and creativity. Think about the scale of such infrastructure development. A tunnel would need state-of-the-art ventilation systems, capable of clearing millions of cubic meters of air, while withstanding constant seismic activity. Meanwhile, the proposed bridge would need to rise above unpredictable waters, a feat reminiscent of the Golden Gate or Millau Viaduct, only far more complex. Each design represents not just an engineering marvel, but a symbol of what's possible when vision meets determination. Yet, these solutions aren't just about connecting two continents. They're about redefining what connectivity means. A high-speed rail cutting through the heart of this strategic maritime route could slash travel times, transforming the way goods and people move across Europe and Africa. It's a bold step toward a Europe-Africa connection that goes beyond trade, fostering cultural and economic exchange like never before. As engineers refine these proposals, the question looms: which path will be chosen, and at what cost? The tunnel project stands as a shining example of ambition, but it's only one piece of the puzzle. What lies ahead as these plans edge closer to reality? The idea of linking Europe and Africa under the Strait of Gibraltar might sound like a dream, but it's closer to reality than you might think. Feasibility studies are actively underway, spearheaded by Spain and Morocco, exploring how this ambitious tunnel project could become a monumental success. Engineers and policymakers are delving into the depths of geology, hydrology, and tectonic activity to craft solutions that are as practical as they are groundbreaking. These studies reveal the intricate dance between ambition and reality. From assessing the stability of the seabed to predicting the environmental impact, every detail matters. The Europe-Africa connection isn't just a technical challenge, it's a logistical puzzle. Each decision must weigh the potential benefits against the risks of building in one of the world's most volatile regions. It's a delicate balance that makes progress both thrilling and nerve-wracking. With hopes of completion by 2030, the project is gaining momentum. The clock is ticking, and experts are racing to finalize designs, secure funding, and navigate the political landscapes of both continents. This isn't just about a tunnel or a bridge. It's about setting a precedent for future intercontinental infrastructure development. It's about proving that even the most daunting engineering challenges can be overcome with ingenuity and perseverance. As the studies progress, one can't help but wonder, what will the final blueprint look like? And as we inch closer to 2030, how will the strategic maritime route evolve to accommodate this bold new vision? Sometimes, global events ignite more than just excitement. They spark monumental change. The 2030 FIFA World Cup, co-hosted by Spain and Morocco, has brought the tunnel project under the Strait of Gibraltar back into the spotlight. Imagine the Europe-Africa connection becoming a reality just in time for the world's most celebrated sporting event. It's a stage set for unity, innovation, and a glimpse into what's possible when nations come together. This isn't just about football. The World Cup acts as a catalyst, accelerating discussions about infrastructure development and regional cooperation. The idea of an intercontinental bridge or tunnel gaining traction during such a high-profile event highlights the symbolic power of sports. It's more than a game. It's a platform to showcase ambition on a global scale. The timing couldn't be better. As nations gear up to welcome millions of fans, the strategic maritime route could become a symbol of accessibility and progress. A high-speed link between Europe and Africa wouldn't just serve locals. It would draw tourists, athletes, and global attention to a region steeped in history and brimming with potential. It's about more than crossing a strait. It's about crossing boundaries of possibility. With the world watching, could the tunnel project become a centerpiece of the 2030 narrative? And if it does, how might it redefine the way we approach engineering challenges and intercontinental cooperation in the future? Imagine the ripple effects of a $6 to $10.5 billion project connecting Europe and Africa. It's nothing short of transformative. The tunnel project beneath the Strait of Gibraltar promises to redefine trade, tourism, and regional growth. Picture bustling marketplaces in Morocco teeming with goods from Spain, and European travelers exploring Africa's rich landscapes with ease. This Europe-Africa connection could usher in a new era of prosperity for both continents. The strategic maritime route already serves as a critical artery for global trade, but adding a high-speed rail link could take economic potential to new heights. By reducing transit times and costs, businesses would thrive on both sides of the strait. Imagine goods traveling at unprecedented speeds, creating opportunities that ripple through industries, from agriculture to technology. This isn't just a tunnel, it's an economic engine in the making. Tourism, too, stands to benefit immensely. With seamless travel, the cultural exchange between continents could skyrocket. A traveler could explore the vibrant Medinas of Casablanca one day and stroll through Madrid's historic streets the next. It's not just an infrastructure project. It's a bridge to shared experiences and economic symbiosis. The tunnel would redefine what it means to connect. Yet, there's more to this story. As the economic forecasts brighten, the focus shifts to funding and execution. Who will bear the cost? How will the returns be distributed? These questions are as pressing as they are complex. What happens when this bold vision finally takes shape? This tunnel project isn't just an engineering dream. It's a symbol of bold ambition, a chance to bridge worlds in a way few thought possible. Imagine the ripple effects: faster trade, easier travel, and two continents once divided by water, now seamlessly linked. But this isn't the only marvel of human ingenuity out there. History is full of ambitious projects that seemed impossible until someone dared to try. And that's where it gets fascinating, doesn't it? If something like this could come to life, what other unseen forces are shaping the world right now? The deeper you look, the more you realize there's always more to uncover, more to learn, and more ways to understand how humanity is constantly pushing boundaries. Curious about more stories like this? Then subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss another chance to dive into the incredible feats shaping our world. Let's keep exploring the impossible together.